Hello friends, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully I'll have a few of you popping on. It is Tuesday at 1 o'clock and I always do my Facebook Lives Tuesday at 1 o'clock just because I want to share with you and give you guys some ideas on what you can do with your fun stamping projects. So I'm just going to check and make sure that I'm going the right direction. It has been one of these days. Am I even on the right page? Let me see. Yes, I see some. Oh, Joy's here. Hello, Joy. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Sandra. I'm so happy you found me because it means that I am posting in the right page. I hope. I think so. I just spent the last 30 minutes with Telus trying to fix my email, but I'm set. I fixed it and I'm so excited. So I'm a little bit unorganized. Yay! And Sharon says I'm the right way. Okay, I have to laugh because what did it take me, ladies? 6 months to figure out how to do this. And this was all because my friend Rose, who lives in Calgary, she goes, Karina, this is how you do it. And she showed me over Zoom how to do it correctly. So I am so thankful I have such wonderful friends. Okay, so let's get started. I have a bunch of things to share with you today. It's September 1st and there is so much going on. Now I'm going to mention this first because I always forget. So anybody who wants to order today, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net and this is the September hostess code. It looks really pretty. I had to use a Sharpie because I forgot to print out a nice label, but it is XGVHNP. Now you only enter this if you're ordering less than $200. If you're ordering more than $200, you get to be the hostess, so don't use that code. And I'm mentioning that today because there is a clearance rack refresh that was just announced, and it's got some of the in-color paper from last year on sale. It's got a bunch of embellishments on sale right now. So you just have to go and check it out and see what's left. But there's some pretty good deals. Some embellishments I was looking at are $3.50. So it's a great time if you want to stock up and get some fun things. The other thing I wanted to mention today is that there is a brand new starter kit promotion starting. And this is what you get. So the starter kit is $135, and I like to refer to my starter kits as happy shopping numbers because you don't have to do classes, you don't have to do anything but purchase your own supplies on the website and you get a 20% discount every time you do. So that's why I like to refer to it as happy shopping number. Ooh, let's see who else is here. Sorry, Celine's here, Connie's here. Hello, girls. Brenda, yes, lots of goodies. So I mention this because, oh yeah, and so $135, you don't pay for shipping. If you live in Alberta, it's free shipping, free GST, right? And then you get Granny Apple Green, what is this? Coastal Cabana card. You get card kits. I think it makes either 8 or 10 projects. Oh, 8 pre-cut paper packs to make 8 cards, so 2 of them. I posted a sample on my blog today at karinascreations.com, so you can go check out the video if you like. And then you get the Queen's Lace stamp set, the So Much Love stamp set, and a package of rhinestone jewels. Now I see Brenda's on here. I got to show your card, Brenda. Look it. She gave me this beautiful card. So this is what's made with the Queen's Anne's lace stamp set. So what do you think I had to order today? I had to order the stamp set because it was so cute. And I've got a starter kit, so I can't get another one. However, if you have a friend who does not have a starter kit, mention it to them because they can get today in their starter kit, right? You get up to $165 in product, whatever you want. Look at this. You can get the brand new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I probably have my camera too low. You guys can just see it on my blog though. I've got a good picture on there. So if you've got a friend who's new to stamping, you can get them to get the starter kit, right? And then they can get a brand new Stamp, Cut, and Emboss machine. And I wanted to talk about this briefly because I'm going to snap it together. If you are just buying it for yourself, you're not getting the starter kit, I would highly recommend buying the magnetic plate for it as well. It just became available today. So I think that's $33. I would buy a package of adhesive sheets because it will just make your die cutting needs a whole lot easier. They're $13.50. And then this is my other tip of the day. I'll show you in a minute. If you're getting a new machine, you don't need to order this. If you have the old Big Shot die cutting machine and you find our new 3D, the Stampin' Up! New 3D embossing folders that are in this catalog are not working very well with your old machine, you need to buy this plate. It's called a plate number 4. I think it's only $13.50, I believe. And you can, I put the information on my blog today, but this is like the blue plate that Stampin' Up! Sold. And then it got discontinued. They're the same. So if you already have this, you're good. If you don't have this, you need this. Now, Amy's asking if the old magnetic platform works. I don't know, Amy. I haven't tried that. I'm just going to I got a new machine, so I'm just buying myself a new magnetic plate today. So that I haven't played with. I do know, however, that this works with the old Big Shot machines. You would just have to order it. Right? Then you can save your money for the mini machine when it comes out. And I'll show you, I'll actually demonstrate that yes, it does work, because I had a few people who didn't believe me. So yes, it does, but I'll show that in a second. What else is available today? So we've got the new die cutting machine, we've got the starter kit special on. And now that I have people on, today's the day I'm doing the draw for a brand new set of markers. Okay, I went and put everybody's name in, wheeled aside. I had 18 people's names go in. Now, whoever wins this prize should go and just check and make sure that all the markers work, because it's really important when you buy your Stampin' Up! Markers to store them like they come in the box. You can kind of see this picture. They have to be stored flat. So if you have a bunch of markers and you were storing them vertically as opposed to horizontally, all the ink is going to run down on one end, so one tip will be dry, one tip will be juicy, whereas when you store them flat, then the markers are happy and they love you and they will work well. So I always kind of mention that. In fact, whenever you get any product, you should probably test it to make sure it's fine, because you have 30 days, I believe, to do returns. Okay, so let's see who the winner of this big prize is going to be. Your name went in the draw this month if you spent an order of $60. So let me just go over here to wheel decide. You'll hear it clicking. I put all the names in. And the winner is, click, 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 Peggy Ann. Oh my gosh, Peggy Ann, congratulations. You won a whole brand new set of markers. So I will connect with Peggy Ann and get that to her. Wow, that is a pretty good prize this month. And then I'm going to have a really good prize for October, but you have to stay tuned. Okay, so congratulations to Peggy Ann. What else is going on? So I have a bunch of classes this month. If you don't know what classes I run, sign up for my newsletter list. I send it out. I try not to send too many, but I sent out one yesterday and then one today because there were so many great deals going on. And then I found out October 3rd, did you guys know that there's World Card Making Day going on October 3rd? I totally missed that. So I think I'm going to have a Facebook Live party and just do some demonstrations and have a bunch of door prizes just because it's fun. So stay tuned for that. And also going on this month is the Poinsettia Place class. Now, have you guys heard of Canadian Scrapbooker Magazine? They're fantastic. Fantastic. And they are running an event on, I think, September 26th. I should know this date. I'll have to check it out. Don't hold me to that. Oh, let's see. Cindy's here. Hello, Cindy. And so my friend Donna and I are running a class that we're going to do. It's either going to be a Facebook Live or I'm going to pre-record it. I haven't decided yet. But we're going to teach you how to make these cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And if you want, you can get the Stamp Along kit from us. It's $25 and it includes your PDF. So you'll stamp along with me while I do the demonstration. Or you can get the bundle from us, and that includes your kit and your PDF instructions. Or you can get the full meal deal, which is the big product bundle. I think it's $158 with taxes and stuff. I'm not 100% sure. But then we give you a free package of water painters. So that is on it's on the Creative Scrapbooking website, but the water painters are $16.25. So that's what we're giving for free when you get the class from us right now. And again, that will be on, I'm not very good. Oh, it is September 26th. We're on at 9:15 a.m. So make sure you join in, cheer me on. Even if you are not doing the class, just come watch anyway. It's going to be lots of fun. So Connie says 26th, 27th. 26th, 27th. I think actually, Connie, 25th, 26th, Friday, Saturday. So I just checked that out. These are just bonus samples, you know, because I always got to do a little bit more. And then too, I'm doing the Creative Day event on September the 19th, I believe. It's a Saturday, and that's open for any demonstrators. And we may be doing it virtually, a smaller version as well in October, just in case you want to stay at home and you'd rather do a virtual event. So you can ask me about that later. Okay, are you guys ready to stamp? Is that all I wanted to talk about? I think so. Oh, no, I forgot one other thing. So can you guys see this? How cute is this? So I am in a blog hop once a year, and it's called You Can Make It International. And it's with a bunch of international demonstrators. And what we do is we put a kit of products together over 3 months, and then every month we do a demonstration or come up with a project to make with those kits. And I've never really offered it, but I think tomorrow I'll post a picture of what the next 3 months kits are. The kits are $40. And you get the supplies to make projects, but the nice thing is you can actually participate in the blog hop. Anna Luft from Germany posts all her customers / friends projects on her blog in this blog hop. So if you want to play along, I've never promoted it, but I think I should start. So this is my project, which will be on tomorrow. And I realized I goofed. I was supposed to use a different piece of designer series paper. We'll see if I get it fixed or not. But the whole thing was on mini paper pumpkin boxes. And I designed this because I have a friend who is watching. She wants me to do a class on the Nothing's Better Than stamp set and die. So I'm in the process of designing right now. And I think this could be one of the things we make, because look how cute this is. Look, you can stamp your cookies on tissue paper. And then when you open it up, isn't this cute, you guys? I'm so excited. I just made some mini cards. So, coffee kind of day, cookies, because adulting is hard. And you're just like chocolate. Awesome. And then, coordinating envelopes. Isn't this cute? And then, okay, JSIC is not paying me to do this video, but I love JSIC chocolate. I got one of these from my birthday. Thank you, Sandra. And then I had to promptly go buy more. But look, it fits perfectly in there with along with the card. So what a cute gift for somebody. So this is going to be the start of my class. I have to pick a date to run it. But isn't that just the cutest? I love these little boxes. And then too, this Friday is my crafting crew stamp night, which is our team stamp night. We're doing another project with pizza boxes as well. So if you're part of my team and haven't signed up yet, come join us. I sent the PDF instructions out already. Oh, I see I'm getting hearts. Hello. And Betty's here. Hello, Betty. Nice to see you. So Betty, crafting crew stamp night coming up on Friday. Okay, are you guys ready to stamp now? I think I've talked quite a bit. So for my project today, I'm focusing on the Gnome for the Holiday stamp set. Now, it's not a very expensive stamp set. It's super cute, though. It's only $26. And it was also my stamp set of the month. Stamp set of the month. I pick a stamp set, and I give you the kits to basically make the cards. And these were the cards this month. And then the PDF instructions. Now, I have 2 people who want the completed cards because they just want the samples, so I do that for them. They're in a club with me, and that's why I do it for them. Everybody else, I will give you the kits because I only stamp once when I make my projects. But I thought it was pretty cute. And then as I started playing around with it, I kind of cased this from the catalog, but I got a lot of tips and tricks I want to share with you. So I should show you the page it comes in. It's on page 23 of the holiday catalog. So if you're watching today and you don't have the catalog, I will happily send you one if you live in Canada. And then the one thing I noticed was, okay, Gnome for the Holidays, $26. Oh my gosh, look at this set right below it. That's super cute. So what do you think I'm ordering today? I'm getting myself, don't stop believing. My order's going in after this video. Because look at this. It's all fun and games until Santa checks the naughty list. Super cute. But this one, sadly, Frosty's first cocoa, hot cocoa, turned out to be his last. I don't know. I just think that's so funny. That's why I had to get the set. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. So I'm going to show you how to make this card. And then I've also got some tips on the other cards as well. Because what if you don't want Christmas cards? Can you still use this set? Yes, you can. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is pull out your handy dandy Stamp-A-Majig. Now, how many people have bought the Stamp-A-Majig and have it sitting in the corner collecting dust? Okay, well, you need to pull this out. And you're probably wondering, ooh, why does it say thank you? This is a swap I did. Let's see, is the other side clean? That's cleaner. When you buy your Stamp-A-Ratus, oh, sorry, it's not a Stamp-A-Majig, it is a Stamp-A-Ratus. It actually has 2 plates that come with it so that you can do lots of stamp positioning. It is a stamp positioning tool, and I think Stampin' Up! Has the best one, personally. And it comes with this foam pad, because that way it will work with photopolymer stamp sets or rubber stamp sets. So when it's a rubber stamp set, you don't actually need this foam pad, so I'm just going to pull that out. I've actually lined this up already to work with my cardstock that I wanted to cut. And for this card, the measurement is, let's see, I know someone said, I can't believe you use a ruler. Yes, I do use a ruler. I can't remember anything, you guys. So what did I cut this to? I cut it to 4 3/4 by 3 inches. And I'm using shimmery white cardstock. And this is cased out of the catalog. You can see I changed it a little bit. Here it is. So that's the Stampin' Up! One. And then sometimes I like to try recreate them because they're a lot trickier than they look. So I changed mine a little bit. But when you have a starter kit number or happy shopping number, you have access to all the recipes that are in the catalog. Okay, so back to this. So what I did was I put this in the corner, put my magnet down. Be very careful with this magnet. It will cut in half. There comes with 2, but I never use more than 1 because I'm scared of it snapping or something. So I just use 1. And then what I did was I put a piece of scrap paper usually here to make sure my gnome's set up where I want him to be. And then you should have like another block on the other side. I'm just putting a clear block under this door to create a flat surface for my gnome. And then I'm just inking this up with Memento ink. Now, if you go and look at the recipe that Stampin' Up! Tells you to use, they are using a StazOn ink, which is a waterproof ink. Okay, my StazOn, I need a re-inker, girls, and it's not working very good, so I'm going to use Memento. However, Stampin' Up! Says use StazOn. But you'll see when I make my card, this still works. Okay, and then I'm just going to close it up. Now, the nice thing about this product, the Stamp-A-Ratus, is that if you have, any troubles with your hands or you got a weak wrist, you can actually do all your stamping by using this product. And then see, this is perfect. So I didn't get his little beard inked up very well. So I can just go in again and press on the corner, and it fixes it. So that's the other nice thing. When you stamp and don't get a great image, that's what you can do. And now watch this. I'm going to lift it straight up. I'm moving it down 1. What do they call this? I think they call this stair-step stamping. I'm going to be running a virtual card class on the last Saturday of the month at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. I have 2 spots left if anybody wants to join us. I've got 4 people signed up so far. I'm capping it at 6 because I want you to stamp with the same people and make some friends. So that's the idea behind this group. And I think this would be perfect for our snowbirds who are not able to get back to the States this year. And then that way you can meet some friends. We'll just stamp once a month. It's a $35 order. You're going to get 3 projects. I'm going to base it around 1 stamp set with a couple colors of ink. And then that way, if you wanted to order the stamp set as part of your $30 order, you should be able to complete the cards. And it's one card's going to be a technique. And then usually fancy fold. And I don't know what the third card is yet. I started playing. That's what happens to me. I play and then I design something and then I either love it or it gets punted. Love it or punt it? What's that show? Love it or list it? Love it or punt it. There we go. Okay, so this is my 4th gnome. And look, they're holding hands. Is this not like the cutest? Now, I'm just going to move this over to make sure I have room for my little gnome. I put washi tape around it. It just makes it a little easier. Okay, I think I'm okay. But look at that. We have gnomes. They're all happy. They're all friends, holding hands. Isn't that nice? Okay, stuff like this makes me happy, you guys. There we go. You're probably going, oh my gosh, she's crazy. But truly, I stamp because I love it. I get to stamp with my friends, and that's the main reason I do this. It's all about the friendships for me. Okay. Oh, I can't tuck him away. Hold on. I got to grab him back for a second. We need him in a minute. Okay. Remember where I'm putting that because I'll lose it. Now, how are we going to color this guy in? So there are a few options. You could just grab out Stampin' Blends, which I'll show you on the next card. But the Stampin' Up! Recipe called for ink pads, a heck of a lot of ink pads, and blender pens. Now, who has used a blender pen lately? This is really good if you're a new stamper. Okay, you know, you don't have a lot of supplies. You finally went and bought a few ink pads. Well, a blender pen just makes it go a little bit further. Now, I guess before I start, another option would be to buy some Stampin' Right markers too. I don't know where they went. They're somewhere. But they come in a 5-pack. I'm missing one here because it's around somewhere. And they do come in a 5-pack for $25. So I'll kind of show you what you can do as well. Okay, in order to color with your ink pad, what you're supposed to do is squeeze your ink pad together. So what it does is pushes the ink against the top of the lid. Okay, and then it leaves a little pool of ink. So you can see I don't even bother cleaning mine half the time. But, oh, Joy says she'd like to join in on Friday. Yes, Joy, I will let you know. And Amy says, when is my class? So I think, Amy, are you talking about the class that I'm running, my virtual card class? If it is, it's going to be Saturday at 1 p.m. And it's going to be on the 26th. I'm doing it, yes, I'm doing it on the same day I'm doing my Poinsettia place demonstration. So if you're interested in that, just shoot me an email after we're done or leave me a comment on Facebook and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, yes, Joy, you are welcome to come to our Crafting Crew site. I've adopted Joy. Joy's been stamping with me for years and years and years. Okay, so blender pens. Now I need a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so what you do is you've got your pool of ink, you're just going to pick it up and then you just start coloring with it. Now it doesn't color as well and I have a little bit of bleeding because this is not a waterproof stamp pad. But you know what, for my purposes, I didn't think it didn't make that much of a difference for me that I wanted to try use my terrible StazOn. But StazOn would definitely be the better choice because I do see that it is bleeding. It didn't seem to bleed as much last night. Maybe I let it dry a bit. But what I'm trying to do is apply more of the Balmy Blue on the right-hand side as opposed to the left. Okay, so highly recommend the StazOn with when you're doing this, but you know what? It's good enough for me. I can work with this. Now, see how I'm running out? If you have a weak wrist or you not getting enough color, look, if you just take another block and stamp it against your ink pad, there, it creates a whole, a whole little easier way to get color on your project. Okay, so there's my little happy gnomes, right? And I'm just coloring it in a little bit more because I did have a little bit of bleeding going on. My Memento ink pad's not really designed for this, but that's okay. Okay, and now I'm going to do this. And you're probably going, why is it in an envelope? I'll show you guys after. I got swap cards. I'm going to open them up. I love swap cards. They just make me happy. So I'll try to put it here so I don't forget to open it. Okay, so we got the hat colored, and now we need to color his cute little face. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, my in-person class. Oh, Amy, if you're talking about the Creative Day Getaway, it's open to demonstrators and customers. It's going to be at the Sandman Hotel. There's spots in the afternoon right now, and I think the afternoon is 12:30 to 2:30. $65. You get an ink pad. You get a stamp set. And you get 4 make and takes. We do 3 product demonstrations at the event. We're going to have a whole bunch of displays. And we had to make 2 sessions because it's really important to us to have social distancing. You will be required to wear a mask at this event because we need everybody to stay safe. So if you want, leave me a message, and it's a private Facebook group that we do it on. And it is so much fun. This is actually our 20th event that we're running. And I do it with Brenda Nelson and Donna Wisniak. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Okay, what have we got? So we got our little jolly guys here. Now what do we need? I think we need, I have to color his, pajamas, his little bodysuit. Okay, and again, to change colors with your blender pen, if you just go over it until it's clear, then you can switch your colors. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Old Olive, and I'll try to do this quickly so you guys aren't, spending your whole day watching me color. But I just think these guys are so cute, and look, it doesn't take long to color them. I had so much fun playing with this set. I was surprised, because it was not on my Karina's must-have-to-buy list. But I like the fact that, $26, most people can afford to treat themselves to something for $26. So the price point was kind of nice. Okay, let's use Smoky Slate. You can see how I always pop from the top. Oh, it's still got some ink. I must have been coloring before. See, it doesn't seem to be bleeding now. Maybe I just had to let my Memento black ink dry a little bit. And you may be asking, why did I use shimmery white as opposed to whisper white? Shimmery white works a little bit better. It's a thicker cardstock than our whisper white. It doesn't pill as much with the blender pens. And it's hard to see on this, but it's actually got a bit of shine to it. I don't think I can see it on my Facebook Live video right now. I'm not seeing it on my screen. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is color his little Jingle Bell. Okay, and crushed curry. So I will just color this quick, and then we're done with these guys. All done. See, it didn't take very long. Okay, and then again, I'm just going to go like this. Okay, there we go. And I'll do a draw next week for anybody who likes or shares my video for me, because it really does help me to meet some new stampers, get some people interested in what I'm creating. So that's sort of why I do a draw every week. This draw, though, was the big marker set. Very exciting. Okay, so what I've done is mounted this on a piece of balmy blue cardstock. And of course, it's just 1/4 inch bigger. So what's the balmy blue? It is 5 inches by, should be 3 1/4. Yep, 5 inches by 3 1/4. And we're just going to put this on. Now I got new Stampin' Seal. This is brand new, so I might have to help it. There we go. I had to buy a refill. And it is pretty sticky. Okay, here we go. There we go. Amy says the class that I'm maxing at 6 people. The class I'm maxing at 6 people, Amy, is going to be my virtual one. It's going to be on Saturday. So that one's free. It's going to be a $35 order. That's how I'm running it. I wanted to keep it pretty easy for people. I'll tell you what stamp set I will be using in case you want to order it. Orders are due by the 14th of September. And that should give me enough time before the end of the month to actually design the cards, mail them out, to tell you what you need for the class. Let's see here. And, okay, so I went and stamped a little Christmas wish with Versamark ink and embossed it with white embossing powder. Now, I'm not showing you that because most of you, I think, are all demonstrators, or you've been stamping a long time, so you know how to do that. If you're brand new, I apologize. I will do another video all about embossing one day. But I just thought this was so cute, so cute. And look at the ribbon. Okay, this is what I like about the designer. It's actually Playful Pets Trim Combo Pack. This stuff ties so nice. I like how nice and light it is, because when you're mailing a bunch of cards, you have to keep it to, I'm not sure, is it 100 grams or something like that? Otherwise, the post office dings you and charges you extra money, which I don't know. I don't know why I complain about postage costs, because really, I guess they need to make money too, but it kills me sometimes when I go to mail stuff, and it's a crazy amount. I found it was actually cheaper for me to ship my catalog, my annual catalog, and my holiday catalog separately. It's about $3 cheaper than putting them together in one envelope. Now, isn't that crazy? Okay, now I think we need an inside for this card because, oh, see, this does work better. I think when I got mine, I wrecked it. When I initially got my very first Stampin' Seal, I was trying to flick it. I was doing crazy things with it and had tons of trouble. Now it seems to be working just fine. Okay, now I'm going to be stamping my little lady right there. And it's on Whisper White. So you're going to see, so again, shimmery white, Whisper White. And I did that because I wanted you to see what I was doing. Now, where did I do the little face in? Here's my ink pads. Oh, here it is. I thought, how could I possibly lose the petal pink again? So just bear with me. I'll just color this super fast. Okay, you know what? I do need to let her dry because she's going to bleed a little bit, and the other ones didn't really bleed. Oh, actually, she's okay. She's going to be just fine. Okay, what other color did I do? I think I did Old Olive. Dumped it on. We'll just color this quick. Isn't this cute? But you can see how, you know, sometimes people go, oh, I don't like to color. It takes too long. I could probably color these pretty quick and watch one Netflix show. There we go. I'm tongue-tied today. And if you guys have a favorite show that you're watching, post it on here. I'm kind of curious what everybody's watching these days. You know what? I'm going to be a little rogue here. This girl's having blonde hair. There you go. And she's going to be a blonde gnome. I don't think I did that for my other card. I gave her a different color. But that's the thing. You can personalize your cards, right? Oh, did I do this? Okay, her apron is going to stay white. So I just want to color her little dress in Balmy Blue, which looks a little green because I obviously didn't clean this very well because I'm trying to do it quickly for you guys. Okay, I'm almost done. I think I'll just stop here. Dum-da-dum, there we go. Selling Sunset, really? I have to watch that, Brenda. Because I'm always looking, I do a lot of card making and I'm always looking for shows to put on my iPad. Well, I stamp, so I'm always looking for a fun one. So thanks for posting that. Peggy Ann says, cute card. Peggy Ann, you just won the markers. Did you see that? I don't know when you came in, but you won the set of markers that were like $164. So congratulations. Pretty good prize. Okay, let's see. And I always use wheel to side whenever I do my draws. I just find it keeps it fair. It's a computer generated thing that does the spinning for me. Okay, so this is my cute little card. What do you think of this one? Pretty cute. And then it's very important with blender pens to put the lid on. Otherwise they will dry out and you will be buying a replacement. You do have a little bit of time, but that's kind of my tip of the day. Okay, now the next thing I wanted to share was this little card. And you're probably thinking, you know, it's not an overly complicated card. Okay, I need to get my little gnome back here. But I wanted to make a summer card, and the stamped images in this set all have snowflakes or jingle bells, or see, here they are. We got, you know, mistletoe and jingle bell. We got a little jingle bell and snowflakes. Well, I wanted a summer thank you card because I had a few orders come through. So I wanted to send them something. So this is what I decided to do. So I'm going to show you guys my tip and trick for doing this. Okay, let's go like, that's my next one. I'll show you really quickly. Okay, so I went and cut, I used the largest stitched square framelit out of the Stitched Shapes dies. And if I just stamp them like this, I'm going to get snowflakes. So what you need to do is grab a black Stampin' Right marker. Okay, now this has been back ordered forever, but you may be able to order a package of neutral markers and get your hands on it. I don't know, I'd have to actually check the catalog to see if that's true. But what you're going to do is just ink up the outside of the hat. And that's how you are going to get just the outline of the hat with no snowflakes. Now I see I have a little oops there, so I can go in and clean it if I want, but since you guys are watching me, I think I'm just going to go with it, and you will kind of see what it looks like. Now it's important while you're doing this, you want to use the side of the marker, not the tip of the marker, because you will damage it. If you start mashing it in, you want to be gentle with your markers. There we go. Okay, and then if you want, you can huff on it. It looks pretty juicy to me, I don't think. Huff just means blow. I don't think I need to. Okay, let's see. Ta-da! There. Okay, now I see I missed a little part. That's okay because there's a wide tip and then there's a skinny tip. So let's just go like this. Okay, now I have a perfect gnome image. Right, and then with this little guy, I just used Daffodil Delight. I'm not going to make the whole card for you. I think most of you guys know. Most of you guys are stampers, guys, girls, guys, you know what I mean. I've got some good stampers here, so I just thought I'd share some ideas. There we go. And then I liked using Petal Pink for his little face. There's light and dark petal pink, so I have no clue which color I used. And then let's give his little body some Poppy Parade. See how fast he comes along? Now, you could just leave his beard white. You know what? I think I will keep him white this time. But let's change it up and let's get the Wink of Stella. Now, does everybody have a Wink of Stella? The Wink of Stella is like my best friend. It's fantastic because it gives it a little bit of glitter. Now, I should have let my ink dry because it's actually turning it a little bit gray. You can actually color with the Wink of Stella, but it gives a nice little shine. And I like the look of that. It's almost like a light gray right now. Now, if I had taken the time and let it dry properly, there would be no bleeding like that. But that's okay. And you know what? I think I'm going to give him some green shoes. And then I'm going to, you know, create a bit of grass. Green shoes are on the grass. And you'll see that the alcohol blend markers are very smooth. There's not really any lines unless you want them to be, but they do bleed through on the back. right? And then that's how I created my happy little summer gnome. But I thought he needed a little piece there for a hat. So what did I use? I did this last week. This was my video, right? There was the card. There was the new envelope liner dies. Here's the envelope liner dies. But look, it's got this. So I'm like, ooh, that little flower, if I die cut it out of Blushing Bride cardstock, it'll be perfect for his little hat. So that's where I got that from. And then I should mention too that this designer series paper, what's it called? We'll see if I got my sample ready. I was organized until I had my TELUS disaster with my email. Now I cannot find it. But anyway, the paper is called, I think, Flowers for Every Season. I have a really nice chart made up, but basically it looks like this. But this would make a great class because you can actually, you know, have, well, 4 different kind of gnomes. You can have Christmas gnomes, you can have summer gnomes, you know, beautiful colors. So I think you could actually do a lot with this one image and actually make 4 cards based around the season. The other thing I wanted to mention was, how did I get this embossed, right? So that is I think it's called the Ornate Garden Embossing Folder. It's something like that. But this is where I really wanted to show you how to use the old Big Shot machine. So where was that plate I was talking about? Do I have it? Do I have it? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm showing you this because a lot of you have the old die cutting machine. Now mine's on its last leg, so that's why I'm doing this. So if you are using our new embossing folders, you need to go and buy this. It was just released today. It's called plate number 4. I put the number on my blog today, and I think it's $13.50. It's the same as the blue plastic plate. So if you have it from before, then you don't need this. Okay, and all I'm going to do is put my cardstock in my embossing folder. It always says to put this in first. What is it? The seam? I never do. I don't know. I'm probably going to wreck it, but that's okay. I'll just use Hostess benefits to buy another one. If you want cheap stuff, you guys, organize a party. That's the best way to get your stuff. Okay, now watch this. Ta-dum! Isn't that great? So there is my proof that yes, you can still have your old Big Shot with our new embossing folders, but you need the gray plate. And then with the extra money you save, you can buy the mini machine when it comes out. And then you can keep your old machine. But if you're brand new and you don't have a die cutting machine, get the Stampin' cut and emboss machine because it is amazing. And I absolutely love it. Okay, so that is that card. Now, what have we done so far? I have one more quick tip for you today. So those are the 2 that we just made. They're super cute, hey? I actually really love this set. It's so fun. Now, I went and did this yesterday. I was playing around, messing around. I attended the Stampin' Up! Leadership event the other day, which was really good. And there was a bit of a break time, so I created this just kind of out of the blue. But it was awesome because I created my own background paper. Now I posted, this was kind of funny because when I did it, I lost my stamps. And it took me an hour to find them again. And they were stuck to the back of one of my catalogs that I was looking at. Took me forever. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but I thought that was just so typical. And then what I did to create this background was I took a big block. What did I take? I think I did I do this big one? I can't remember. We have these big blocks, and I think I went like this. So we put him here, and we put like him here, and then I think I put this little guy up here, and then I inked it up and then stamped. Okay, they're reversed, but you get what I mean, with Smoky Slate ink. And I have to say, this block is really heavy. So if you don't have strong wrists or anything, this is what you can do instead, right? You dust off your Stamparatus. And personally, what I would do is go like this. Go, okay, I want to make this card again. So let's put these little guys here. Okay. And then, oh, he didn't stick. She didn't stick. Okay, and then you can ink it up, stamp, you know, ink it up, stamp. And then after you're done, you can pull them off and just fill in the spaces. And then I just added some snowflakes, and then I ran it through an embossing folder. I think it's a brand new snowflake embossing folder, but that is how I made that card. And do you guys know where this is from? That is my favorite. I've mentioned this multiple times. Embossing folders. Let's put this back here. So it is these guys. Tasteful Labels dies. I think everybody should have this if you are more of an advanced stampers and you have a machine. I love it. But this one, look at this label, was just beautiful, and it was just cut out of the silver, is it silver foil paper? And then this piece is this, and then I just embossed the sentiment in foil. But isn't that pretty? And just simple, and I think you could easily make 50 of these for Christmas if you wanted to give your friends cards. I mean, it still looks really pretty, it looks elegant, but really easy to do. And if you didn't put it on here, you could actually do a whole sheet of Whisper White cardstock and then cut it down. So that is my stamping presentation today. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I hope I've given you some good ideas on what you can do with the Gnome Sweet Gnome stamp set. Where was the third card? The blue card that we made. Looks like this. If you wanted to order any products, if you live in Canada, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net. This is the hostess code. If you like or share my video, I really do appreciate it. It does help. It does help so that people see it who maybe don't have a demonstrator yet. And before I go, I promised I would open the swap cards. So let's just see. So this one is from Chantel. So this was our team challenge last time, was to make swaps. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. So beautiful. Love the purple. And then this one is from my friend Karen. Let's see what Karen made. Oh, okay, I know Karen is such a good stamper too. Oh my goodness, it's going to be one of these theater cards. Okay, let's see if I can get this opened without wrecking it. Oh my goodness, I can tell it's already amazing. Yeah, look at this. Can you guys see that? Wow! And I love how it's like black. That is pretty cool. I'm going to have to figure out how she did this. Sometimes Karen does demonstrations for us in our crafting crew group. And then let's see, I got one from Terry. So let's see what Terry made this month. Oh, beautiful. Look how pretty that is. I have not even played with this set yet, but look at the detail you get on the red and the gold foil. Wow, beautiful. So those were my brand new swap cards that I got today. The other ones, they're somewhere in my room. I'll just post a picture of them on my blog. So again, thank you so much for watching me today. I really appreciate it. And that's why I do it. I love stamping with you guys. It just truly makes my day that you join in and stamp with me. And for me, it's all about the friends. So thank you. Have a great day. And I hope you have fun stamping. Bye.